Welcome to Myers Flies.
Hey everybody, this is Jake with Myers Flies, and today I'm going to show you a pattern that was the first fly that I tied years ago and the very first fly that I caught a fish on the fly rod. Some years back, a friend of ours, Tom Bergensmith, gave me this book after we did a fly tying class together. It is Midge Magic by Don Holbrook and Ed Koch. If you do not have this book, you need it, especially if you fish here in south central Pennsylvania around the limestone creeks. This has got a ton of information, and I'm not even going to try to go into all that it offers, but midges are a very important part of the fish's diet year-round, especially in the wintertime when the fish's metabolism slows down and they're not exerting a lot of energy, to chase after fish. Those midges will provide a large portion of the diet. And so I just wanted to show you this book. I'll show you the ISBN number and the distributor, the people who made the book there. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into tying this pattern for you. Okay, so here is the fly in the vise. It is super simple to tie. This is a size 16. This is a Daiichi 1560 nymph hook. Like I said, this is a size 16, which usually I tie these in about an 18. And all it is a check glass bead. You get these at the craft store. I move that out of the way so it focuses. Just a check glass bead. And like I said, you can pick those up at like Hobby Lobby, places like that. So there's not a whole lot to show. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hackle pliers and grab a hold of this hook eye. Then I'm just going to take the bead in my hand and roll it till I see that hole right there, and I'm just going to feed these onto the hook shank. On a size 16, you usually get about 5 beads. On a size 18, about 4. Okay, you're almost done. I told you this thing is super simple. So you put that in your vise, and you just take some either 140 denier or 70 denier red thread right behind that bead. And just like you're going to start tying like you typically would up at the head, then you just whip finish it. I put it right behind the bead so it doesn't move around a lot. You're just building a little thread dam back here just so it doesn't move. And then what I like to do is take a little bit of like a Solera's bone dry and just put just a little dab on there. That's it. That's all you need. Hit that with the torch. Boom. There it is. That is so easy. Some people say, well, it's not no fly. You didn't. Well, I'll tell you this. They are the blood midge, that little red midge is in the water. And so this is just one of the ways that you can tie this pattern. There's other ways you can do just a red bead up front and then just take some red thread back through. You can also just take some red thread and tie up your hook with just red thread and then coat that with a little bit of the Solera's, and then makes it look like a worm. You can also just take the thread itself and just use red thread. It's very simple. They'll all catch fish. So check out that book, Midge Magic, and some great patterns in there. And I fish those midges a lot, as like a dropper. You can, if it's in the summertime under a terrestrial, some kind of like beetle or grasshopper or something like that, and then just run a little tag about, 10, 12 inches down, depending on your depth of your water, and put a little midge on there. A lot of times this will be, especially in the wintertime, my dropper fly, so I'll have my heavier anchor fly on that goes to the bottom, and then up from that about 16, 20 inches I'll have a little tag dropper, about a little 4-inch tag dropper, and then I'll put one of these little midges on there, and they're very effective, very simple yet very effective. So check it out. Check us out on myersflies.com. You can also look at us on Instagram and Facebook, and give this video a like. If it was helpful to you, stop in at the fly shop down there in Dallastown and let us know what you're tying. Tag us in your fish pictures and your fly pictures, and have a great time on the water. God bless.